Kimberly, you presenting this at this point?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great. There we go. Join presentation. Here we go.
Good. I can see people join at the bottom.
Yeah.
Like we've got all 9 now.
Brilliant. Okay, so I'll get started. So let's start by looking at something that's super familiar to all of us kind of computing teachers, the software development process.
So obviously in our courses just now, David, we teach 3 different types of development. We've got software development, web development, and database development. So is this going to be applying to all 3 of those?
Yeah, it does. So the development processes are complete in sequence. So for all 3 of them for analysis, design, implementation, testing, and evaluation.
Fantastic, because we're planning our focus on the database design development session, so that's great.
Yeah, so that also means that once the pupil's kind of familiar with the process within databases, they're able to apply it to whatever type of task that they're able to complete, so they can use it in web and they can also use it in software development.
Now, it's funny you say that, David, actually, because I don't really remember pupils being asked to complete like a full analysis and design like before implementing code in any of like previous SQA course assignments that we've had.
Yeah, I mean, that is true. So the course assignments, they're set up to make sure that pupils can get marks for tasks at later stages in the development process. So even if they get stuck with the earlier stages, like analysis or design, they can still get the marks in the implementation stage.
Which is obviously a good thing.
Yeah.
But it might give pupils like the wrong idea slightly.
Yeah, that's unfortunately, that's totally true. So the kind of the approach often means that pupils they see the stages as separate. They don't kind of see that they're kind of tied together. They kind of see them a little bit like this. If we just move this wee bit away just now, everything's a little bit disjointed. They don't understand that one leads on to the next.
Yeah, and I suppose what they're seeing is like one single document there, when the stages are kind of like separate and the implementation looks like a lot more important than the rest of the stages. Yeah,
totally. So not only do the people think that stages should be completed separately, they often don't understand how the stages actually relate to the implementation, especially analysis and evaluation stages, that they seem like the furthest away from the implementation stage.
Yeah, so I could see really why it's important to spend some time focus on like these furthest away stages.
Yep.
Is there like evidence that supports that pupils aren't doing as well with analysis and evaluation, or?
Yeah, I mean, probably even in my class, but to make it maybe a bit more national, each year the SQA course report provides feedback from principal assessors. These results give details about the performance of candidates in the question paper and the assignment.
Okay, well, let's have a look at some comments.
Yeah.